Hiya. I'm going to be starting a new vlog. This is going to be entry number 1. I don't know how many. And I don't know how many because I don't know what I'm doing long term. But title of it is going to be something along the lines of I don't know, let's go with the road to massive gains and self-loathing. That's probably about right. I need to add some significant size. So I'm starting my new lean gaining plan from tomorrow, my own kind of design. I'm looking forward to that. I had said I was going to kind of, if it fits your macros, for a while. I know that's a system a lot of guys use and rate. It's not that I don't rate it or that I don't think it works. I think that it works better on people who are naturally lean, not necessarily with people who naturally have a tendency to, be me and eat all the things all of the time. So as I'm starting my new regime from tomorrow, figured it's best to go out properly. With that in mind, I need to have post-workout shake-ups. I've been to the gym for 3 hours. What did I train? I mostly just trained vascularity and quite a bit of socialising skills and pump. Trained that. Well, that's terrifying. I assume that we're getting robbed or something. Anyway, so from tomorrow, back on something fairly set. It's kind of timed carbs, set macros, options at most meals, and kind of a calorie target for your evening meal, so I can have a normal meal with Jess and Jason and everyone else. Relatively sensible. Been to the gym. I was there for 3 hours. Need a post-workout, as we've discussed before. Good post-workout shake. You should have some fast-acting carbs in there. You should have some protein, fluids. So just go shaker, and I'm going to go 200 ml of water, thereabouts. Obviously, mineral water better because better. And then for my carbs, I'm going to go for an Oreo crush 'em. 400 calories, lots of nice carby, sugary carbs. Get that in there. Yep, no, that's delicious. Other brands of cookie infused goodness are available. And then, obviously, because an Oreo Crush is effectively kind of a cookies and cream style beverage, I figure cookies and cream express way, 2 scoops. That's a scoop. I'll do on that. And I think that'll probably work quite well as it is, to be honest. If it doesn't, then I could probably add some cake or something. That's basically what I do. I had brownies in my pre-bed oats last night. I've been a bit ridiculous for the last 2 days, quite frankly. So that's like, yeah, as I suspected, absolutely incredible. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh. So, what I'm planning on doing over the next month or so is training hard, eating well. I have binged for the last few days. It's been fun, but to be completely honest, I kind of miss just proper food. And I'm going to be doing some food prep videos. Now, the idea is going to be to look at sets of macros for different meals. For those of you guys who are kind of looking at macros, you think you know what you're trying to aim for, but you haven't found ways of hitting that. Macro targets, I'm going to do some around hard gainers that are trying to get a lot of calories into a small space of food. I'm going to be looking at some for kind of people like who are in the position I was at, whether it was strongmen, huge appetites, and they want to get a nice filling meal, but maybe not the crazy amount of calories. and just some sensible things in between. Some keto recipes. I made some coconut oil keto chocolate the other day. The reviews were mixed. Sarah Whitney loved it. Jess loved it. Jason not so much. You know, if you're keto dieting, it could be heaven for you. Bits and bobs like that. Any requests, let me know. And you know, hopefully by my next video, I won't be orange or look like I've got a dirty face. But on a serious note, massive thanks to everyone who's supported me over the last few months. It has been tough, both in terms of people on Facebook that have been supportive, and there are people who I've never met, who like Colin, never met, only known through Facebook, and I turned up at the show and they couldn't have been friendlier, despite the fact that I was, you know, spaced out and grumpy and away with the fairies. Made some cool new friends. This chap, turns out I'd already met from Newark, called Ben, who was in my class. I'm hoping to get over there to train at some point soon. And just generally, it's nice to, you know, enjoy life and sleep and stuff like that. That's the one thing I really struggle with on prep, on dieting, is I can't sleep if I'm hungry. It's just the worst thing. I mean, I was chatting to Sarah the other day and talking about maybe trying like an intermittent fasting approach next time, so I have a big chunk of calories before I go to bed. That might work, I don't know. Prep sucks, but necessary evil. A lot of people have messaged me, asked me when or if I'm going to be competing again. The honest answer is I don't know. I might not. Never say never. Certainly won't be this year. It's unlikely to be next year, because I want to add significant size, and I don't want it to be made up balloon size that just disappears when I diet, and that takes time. You know, regardless of how much work you do in the kitchen, how many Oreo gain shakes you have, it's a slow process. So, you know, watch this space. A few years' time, who knows? Maybe I'll be back up there. In the meantime, it's just nice to be enjoying training and being alive again. And I'll see you all in the gym soon. Gains.